Sisterhood.
Sis, you good?
Welcome back, guys. What is going on, P.
Welcome back. It's been a little while.
Yes.
Yes, y'all miss us?
Yes, they do.
Y'all better miss us.
Listen, we got the hookah.
We got the
Yes, we do. Yes,
Dream Doll, we still waiting for you, sis.
Yes, we
Holla at us.
Yes, we are. I love that song. Vibes all day.
Definitely a vibe. Absolutely. So what's been going on? What's been going on?
Last month was a really sad month. It's been a lot going on.
Yeah.
And it's just been like, you like my hair, sis?
Yes. I'm feeling it. I can't stop touching it. Like, this is nice. All right, so go ahead. My bad.
Yeah.
What's been going on? What's been going on?
Last month was like really sad. My boy DMX passed away, and that is my era. I'm not trying to show my age or anything.
Yeah, because I feel like that's showing your age, possibly.
Well, listen,
I'm trying to think. What was was that my era? I think so.
You probably was in elementary school or middle school or something.
Yes, yeah, probably around there. I think, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. So, what's your favorite DMX song?
My favorite DMX song is I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. Hey yo, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. That's my song. Because I feel like, with that song you could just, that song just remind me like if I'm slipping and falling, I could just motivate myself to get back up. Get up, Tasha. Yeah. It's time to get back on your grind. Like, I have talks to myself. Like,
DMX was very motivating in his music.
Yes, and he prayed a lot too.
Yeah, he did. He was spiritual.
He was very spiritual.
Yeah, he was spiritual. Yeah.
So what was your favorite song, girl?
This is not one of his spiritual songs, but what these bitches want from a nigga.
Somebody let me know.
Hey, and it was Brenda Nabila. He said my name in there, y'all.
Okay, you was up in there.
He really didn't, but I had to add it in there. I
had another one. Another one was Where My Dogs At. We right here, dog. Where My Dogs At. That song, like when it's a Friday, you get off of work, where my girls at.
Yeah, that was an anthem. They play that. You used to be like. Now I don't know if it'll rock in the club. I mean, it'll still rock.
Well, the club, my age,
but
you be like,
you wouldn't want the whole thing to play through though. You're just like, all right, what all that, and you're like, all right, that's it, that's enough, that's it, yep.
Well, that was my joint right there.
Yeah, so rest in peace, DMX. And you know what's so crazy? Because right after a week later, Black Rob, yeah. What was the song again he did?
I don't know. Girl,
what song was it? Black Rob. I forgot. I know he came with the
Whoa.
Oh yeah, Whoa. Yeah. But what was the Harlem Shake song?
That was G-Dep.
Oh. So my bad. I thought that was him. Because I thought it was like it was a video where he was in it and they was Harlem shaking in there. Well, I feel like that's where I known him to be. Like, cause I never really listened to his music like that, but I know that was one of the songs I heard.
I didn't even know he was really sick like that. It's like when DMX passed away, then I kind of found out Black Rob was sick. Did you know he was sick?
No, I didn't know he was sick. Cause remember they put up on the Shade Room, they had posted like a video of him. I think mourning the death of DMX.
Exactly, and that's how I found out so bad.
Sick.
Yeah,
I think he had kidney issues.
Yeah, I think his kidney failed.
Man, yeah, man, you gotta take care of yourself. That kidney stuff is no joke. And then it's
so
so hard to get on a kidney list too.
Really?
Yeah, that's hard. When you need like a transplant and all of that,
and you would think, and they were saying like, I hate to mention this, like, I guess they put up like a GoFundMe from Black Rob, and they were getting that Diddy.
Oh,
like Diddy just need to pay for it. It's like
but
a
you know
whole
what?
big
They
thing.
always keep saying that every time somebody is sick or somebody passed away, they always expect a celebrity to go out their way to pay for
something.
Like, I mean, I don't know. It's just like I don't know. But I mean, Diddy got it.
He do.
He got it. Yeah. All right. So that was a whole sad month.
Yes, it was. It was very unexpected for them, both of them.
Right. Very unexpected. Well, rest in peace.
Rest in peace to DMX and Black Rob.
Yes. Rest in peace.
So what is our topic today?
Our topic today, because you looking real motherish today. Our topic today is. I get it from my mama. I get it from my mama. So basically, it's Mother's Day.
Yes.
So happy Mother's Day to all you queens out there.
Yes.
We know y'all holding it down for y'all single mothers out there too, or the ones that's in relationships. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Y'all deserve this day. If y'all don't get no other day, this day y'all deserve.
Yes. I'm so happy you're talking about Mother's Day.
Yes.
I'm a new mom.
Yeah, she's a new mom. I've been a mom for 12 years,
Yeah, so it's time for another one.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Okay. So, B, since it's Mother's Day, I just want to talk about my good friend Whitney.
Yes.
And yeah, that was my friend, and she passed away.
Yes, yes. Whitney was like family, very close. Like, it's so crazy because I feel like even when you say friend, I almost feel like she was like family. She was family.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because when anybody ever asks, I'm like, Whitney was family. Like, I always say Whitney was my cousin. Because you and Tifa was always older than us or older than me. So y'all was really like close to us, you know.
Yes.
And my friend, so yeah, she was family.
And she was a mom. She has a daughter named Journey.
Yes, aka Tamron, because people call her Tamron.
Yes,
too,
yeah. happy Mother's Day to my dear friend Whitney. Rest in peace. We love you, Whitney.
Yes, we love you still. Love you, Whitney.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So now that we highlighted Whitney, basically we want to go we want to jump right into the topic.
Of course.
Right. So as we mentioned, this is our Mother's Day episode, and we want to go right into knowing, what are your greatest challenges of, being a mom. What is one of the things that you go through? Or, I know Cartier's too, but what are some of the greatest challenges you face right now being a mom?
Girl, if I could just get out the house, you know what I mean? So that's the stage I'm at. I just, it's like I'm not getting up any earlier, B. Like, I already got I have to be to work by like 7:45, and I have the alarm set to 6:20. Girl, I am not getting up at 5:45 or, even earlier just because Cartier want to say no to everything. He don't want to put on his clothes. I cut out breakfast. Like, I'm like, no, Cartier, you're not even going to get breakfast because it's just a challenge getting
right.
Getting
you're going to eat breakfast in school.
Exactly. And then another one is like finding out like basically what he likes to eat. Like right now, sometimes he likes SpaghettiOs. Sometimes he wants macaroni and cheese.
Right. Finding what he likes.
Like what? Yeah.
So
the other day, let me tell you, the other day he threw his muffin. They was like, Mommy, he doesn't like muffins, so because he threw it.
Well, there you go. That's one thing you know. What kind of muffin was it? A plain muffin or like a blueberry muffin?
I think it was a chocolate one. I said like a regular that had like the chocolate chips in it. Yeah, so that's my challenge, is getting out the house. What are yours?
Mine is, so Cartier is 2, mine is 12.
Yes.
Y'all. So one of the many challenges I face is my daughter is preteen right now, so she's kind of in that space where mood swings. Like, I can't take the fucking mood swings. She's driving me crazy. Like, I'd be ready to,
maybe
I'll be ready to knock her out. Yeah,
okay,
she definitely got a
maybe it's
period.
that. Maybe it's the
Yeah. So mood swings and also her attitude.
But we all know when we was a teenager.
The 2, I can't. Yeah, that right there is for me. I'd be ready to like knock her out. I'd be ready to knock her out. Now I see what my mom was going through. Like, I see what my mom was going through because I cannot take her attitude. And even, it's like every little thing I say is like, it's the eye roll. It's the, okay, mommy. And then everybody like, I'm like, what you say? And she'd be like, oh, I said okay. And I'm like, no, but it's not what you said. It was how you said it. So it was like, it's like, okay, mommy, okay. And I'm like, no, I don't even want to hear okay. Because they think by saying okay, it's like, okay, like I said okay. And it's like, no, you know which way you said it. And you know the weight and you know the mood that you said it in.
So you be ready to
I'll be ready, girl.
Knock her upside her head?
Knock her upside the head. You don't know, I'll knock her out. I could fight. I could. Shoot. I ain't playing with her. But yeah, so that is one of the things that I'm trying to work with her on, and just kind of just know that she is in the puberty stage, and that is just, I guess that just comes with where she's at. So I'm trying to work with her, but my patience. My patience
really
is
thin?
like very thin.
Okay.
Very thin, yes. So so that's really much it. I mean, other than that, she's a really good kid. She's very active. She dances and she keeps me going.
She keeps you going?
Yeah.
You know what else is like one of the greatest challenges? Like staying connected like to yourself other than being a mom.
Right, yeah.
I feel like some women kind of say the term like always like long as my kids is fly, long as my kids got this, long as my kids.
Right.
But sometimes I feel like people lose like their stuff.
Yeah,
when
I feel like
kids,
that term
right?
is kind of taken out of context. It's like, I mean, we all gonna do for our kids, but you have to know to do for you. And I think we kind of talked about that before, being able to put you first. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because if you could always lose yourself. It's okay to be a mom. It's okay to go all out for your kids. It's okay to be the best mom, but I really believe that you have to still make time for yourself. You have to.
You do. Absolutely.
You have to. So I definitely agree with you on that, Todd.
Okay.
So another thing, basically, so you have a son, I have a daughter.
Yes.
So mom, what is it?
Boy mom versus girl mom.
So
what are the differences?
Yeah, what is the differences? Like discipline. What else? The conversation.
Exactly. Sex, puberty,
drugs.
Yeah.
Like,
I know I'm gonna have those talks soon. Like, Cartier, of course, everything is like so clean.
Right.
But I know, like, probably 11, 12, probably walk into like a porn, like him on porn jerking off or something, right?
I mean, listen, well, not at your son's age.
No, I'm talking about later on in life.
On, yeah.
Because we kind of can't really compare them, but I'm trying to compare them, as him being a little bit older than what he is now. So, when those two kind of versus each other, I just feel like, you have different talks. Like,
right.
With, like, Yuri, of course, you'll have, like, the sex talk.
Yeah.
Of course, I'll have with Cartier later.
Right.
Right now, I'm not going to have those talks with him,
I know.
So.
It's so funny because obviously we were talking about this episode, but I literally, before even talking about this episode, I kind of just had a conversation with my friend Kiba, and she was like, "What, my mother? We've been she's like, I had that talk with my my mother had that talk with me when I was like 8 and 9 years old," and I'm like, "Damn, I guess I'm a little bit behind because Yuri is 12," and I'm like, I didn't have that conversation with the sex talk yet, so it's like,
we gonna have it, B.
I know. I mean,
when she having sex?
No, I know, right? I want to wait till right. God, please.
You never know what can happen. But I gotta talk about that protection.
I know.
You gotta talk.
Jesus, I'm sweating. It's time here.
Yeah.
No, it's really actually time to have that conversation for real. Like, because she's 12. She'll be in high school next year.
Oh,
no, I'm sorry, not next year, but she'll be 2 more years. But even still, 8th grade. People having sex in 8th grade.
They do.
So, listen. It's time. I guess I'm just preparing myself. I don't know how to do it.
Listen, it's time. You got to pull in the room.
I know.
You got to pull in the room.
The birds and the bees is what your mother used to say. It's crazy because I feel like, did I have that? Did my mother?
Or she kind of just like,
I don't know, because my mother old school, so
my mom didn't.
I don't really think it was like, I can't recall like a conversation where I was sat down and spoke to about it. And I think, like I said, it's a old school, like a thing where maybe her mother didn't do it. I do believe like we did talk about it, but I can't remember like if it was an actual sit down and, like a book or something and this is how it go, whatever. 'Cause, most times they talk about it in school. They give you like a little short-term lesson in school. I don't know if they still do it, but I know when I was in high school or middle school,
they did for me too.
Yeah, they did the little sex talk or whatever. So. Yeah.
So it's time, below. It's time to pull her on and not tomorrow.
I know.
Since yesterday. How about
I know. It was yesterday. The conversation should have happened yesterday.
So let me ask you this, B. What has your mom given or taught you? Has she taught you anything?
Yes. My mom is very independent. She's always showed me very strong, independent woman. Okay. So for me, it was something that I felt like that was like a trait that I picked up. And I watched her like being 5 or 4 kids? I always forget. How many brothers I got?
I think it's 5 of y'all.
Too many of us. I mean, she clearly didn't have the sex talk because she was busting them out. But anyways, yeah, I felt like she, it was definitely just independence, like knowing to do for yourself, like knowing to hold it down. Whether you could, not to say that a man shouldn't be a part, like, cause I'm in a relationship now, but just still being able to show that independence. So whether he decide or I decide to walk away from our relationship, I know that I'm able to carry the weight on my own. You know what I mean? And I just felt like that's something she always taught me, just independency.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
She always taught me like to stay grounded, to appreciate the small things in life. Of course, and my mom was very independent. You know, stay true to yourself. Because my mom was like a tough woman. You know what I mean? She was born and raised in New York, and she just never held her tongue. She was very blunt. Like, even when it came to like the sex talk, she just came up to me and she was just like, "Hey, bitch, you having sex?" You know, I mean, she just was just blunt like that. So
right.
Just like appreciate small things and stuff like that. You know?
Yeah.
That's it.
Definitely.
You know? Stay grounded, stay true to self.
Right. I like that. So you find that you know, basically kind of like being present in your kid life is very important, right?
Oh, yes, definitely.
You know,
because not only that, I also live with my grandmother, I live with my aunt, so I kind of, you know, I just kind of want to be the opposite of my mom, because my mom was a little bit all over the place, so I kind of want to be there, you know, God forbid anything happened to me, I want to be there throughout, you know, Cartier whole, you know, as she's growing up. Right. You know what I mean? I want to be there for everything.
I believe that too. I feel like being active in your kid's life and being present in that moment, you know, makes a difference.
It definitely
makes a difference in their growth. You know what I mean? Instead of being absent or, you know, like, you know, because I was I wouldn't say I was super duper young when I had my daughter, but I was 18 or 19. So you know, and I was still running the streets.
Running the streets.
Running the streets. Yeah. So you know, but I was still a parent though. That was one thing. Like I stayed in. I took care of my baby. I needed help. I cried some days because it was hard, but I stuck it through.
Yeah, that stage is hard. Like
it
I was saying the other day to you, like when Cartier was like, I think he got over it just recently, maybe within the last 2 months, but like he didn't want to stay in his high chair. Like when I take a shower, he'll cry. So I put him by the tub and he'll still cry leaning over the tub while I take a shower. Like those things matter, like taking a bath, a shower and stuff.
Yeah, it does.
And now he's like running all over the place. I can take a shower in peace now. So those things is like, you know, I'm so excited about now. I didn't know how much that really mattered, like taking a nice
having that moment. Yes, I agree.
Yes. So you know, I'm glad he's getting older, girl. They, you know, I know different things come with them getting older, but like that small thing like means a lot. Only thing I need is for him to like sleep through the night. Then it'll be golden. Then anything else I feel like I can handle.
So I want to go back into girl mom versus boy mom.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's a little bit more broader than what we talked about, basically. Okay. So I feel like you know, having a son and having a daughter, like what would you the discipline? Because I feel like with a boy, I feel like I don't have a son, but all my friends actually got boys. I didn't even think about that. All my friends have boys, so I know that they probably a little bit more relaxed to when maybe having a girl or having a girlfriend and things like that. That probably is okay with maybe some moms. I'm not sure all, but that probably wouldn't bother them. But right now, with Yuri being 12, it's like, no, you can't have no boyfriends. But there are some moms that are okay with that.
Yeah.
So like that kind of like, so where are you at with discipline? So for me, or when Cartier gets that age, because for me, as far as like, Yuri can't have no boyfriends at 12 years old. She can have friends, and no boys can call her phone unless it's like a cousin or like I said, all my friends have sons, and even still, I'll be worried about some of them because it'd be the boys for me. It'd be the boys for me. So
absolutely.
I gotta watch the boys. So I feel like for me, it's like I gotta be a little bit more. I would have to be a little bit more stricter.
Yeah.
Because listen, I was there. I know what kind of sneaky shit I was doing.
Yeah.
So it's like the discipline. So how would you feel like you would discipline Cartier? Like when he gets to that age, like, are you okay? Or would you be okay with him having a girlfriend? Are you okay with him having sex at 12 and 13 years old? Because that's a conversation.
That is a conversation.
Like, you probably like it. Because you know the fathers would be like, my son up there, he doing his thing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He already getting the buzz. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm gonna, you know, I don't want him to have a girlfriend really at 12 years old.
Because you don't want to be a grandmother early.
Listen,
my mom always said, mommy's babies, daddy's maybes. Them babies come home with the mama, them babies don't go home with the daddy.
But look, no, I'm an older parent. So honestly, he could probably have a kid at 17, 18. I probably don't really mind about that.
So you wouldn't be bothered?
No, I would not be bothered. But not at 12. I will. I am
but
going to have that talk.
Right.
I am going to have that talk with him about sex.
So you would be okay with a freaking baby coming home at 17? I don't agree. I don't see. Yuri can't come home with no baby at 17. Now, granted, if she come home with a baby at 17, of course, I'm going to embrace her, know that she is loved. But is that what I... No.
I want to be a young grandma still. You know what I mean? When Cartier 17, I'll be like 60. Like, I'll be up there, almost up there, like 50-something.
I don't care.
Like, I don't got much time on this earth. I'm not going to live to 120. So, listen.
Hey, you never know. No.
I don't mind Cartier coming home with,
So, you're okay with Cartier coming home with a baby at 17?
Yes.
Now, Yuri ain't coming home with no baby at 17. So, this is what I'm saying. Girl mom versus boy mom. There's some shit that I'm not going for. Like 17, like your life is just getting started. Like you could be going on. You just graduating high school. I graduated high school damn near 16, 17 years old. Mm-hmm. You're just pretty much coming out of high school.
Yeah. I mean, if it happens, it happens. I want my, listen, I want Cartier to be, he loves his basketball. I want to be a ball player.
Exactly. So then you should be pushing Cartier. You should
of
be
course
telling.
Of course I want to push him towards education and his basketball.
Right, and like
but if it do happen, I won't be disappointed. Put it like that. I'm not going to be upset.
So before it even gets to that point, are you going to have the conversations like, don't be bringing no baby home at 17 years old?
Yes, I will have that conversation because
I ain't
still
okay
young.
with that. Like, let him know.
I want education to come first. I want him to enjoy his life more.
Right.
But if it happens, I wouldn't be mad. I would be just as happy.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna be pissed.
You want to be that grandma to be hitting the streets still. She don't want to be home with a baby. She want to be hitting them streets.
I don't care. I ain't being no grandmother to fucking Nah, I don't care. But you're right. Because mama want to be out and still. I done raised my damn kid. I ain't about to be helping raise no new baby again. If that's the case, I'll have me another one.
Look. See, I'm the opposite. It's like I want Cartier to have a bunch of kids, but I just didn't want to push a bunch of kids out.
Right.
But he can have as much kids as he wants.
So this is the conversation, boy mom versus girl mom, because there is a like a stigma between it. Like you're gonna. So most fathers would probably push their kids to go ahead and have sex because you a man. Yeah. You should be out there. You should be having sex. But a mom that has a daughter, they're not having that. I'm not pushing that on her. No, I don't want her to come home with no baby. I don't want.
You have to teach them safe sex regardless of what.
Of course. Right.
That's really what it is, because it's like they're going to do what they want to do.
Right. They are.
But we
got to have these conversations because these kids are coming home with these babies earlier now. Like this shit is just like they just out here. They just. And everybody want to be a mother, and they don't even really know the struggles of being a parent.
Yeah, and they be, I was in line at Walmart and I heard these two girls. They looked really young. I give them like 16, 17. One of the girls already had a kid. I think they was actually lesbians. I think they was actually together and they were so young. But one of the girls already had a kid.
Right.
And she was like, yeah, now you got to have the boy. And she was like, yeah, oh, he's going to be so cute. And I was like, do they realize what
I know, and that's exactly
what's going on here?
Because they don't know the seriousness of it. When you got to start buying them diapers, when you got to start buying them food. I swear, you used to go through formula like twice a week.
Yep.
Like it was crazy. Mm-hmm. It was like clothes.
But you know what, Bila, not to cut you off, it's not even, it's like these, don't get me wrong, everybody kind of provides. It's when it comes to like me hearing like across the country what's going on and these parents killing their kids, it's because they're having kids too young and they can't go out and enjoy this.
Right.
Stuff.
So if so they go on the news. So but they
parent was at the club and then the kid died of starving, or a parent killed the kids and was somewhere else.
Or it was, what about the recent one where the woman had her kids up in the fucking attic?
Oh my
and
God.
They were starving and drinking water because it was like a hole. She was downstairs on the first floor with her boyfriend.
See, they want that time to themselves. Yes. That's what I'm mainly. It's not
that's why you having them babies too soon. You're not mentally stable enough to have the
and they keep blaming it on do you feel like they blame it on postpartum all the time when those
it
type
could
of
be
things
very
happen.
well postpartum, but you're not stable enough mentally. You don't even know what it takes. Like. That shit is no joke. So, you don't bring home no baby at 17.
Cartier, go ahead, get the
16.
girl.
Look at her. shit, Tasha. You ain't shit. So hold on. Okay, so what are your expectations? Like, what do you expect from Cartier? Like, because for me, when it comes to Yuri, my expectations are graduate high school. Either you're going to pursue a business or you're going to go to college, one or the other. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to force her into entrepreneurship if it's something that she wants to do. Okay. Her father's an entrepreneur. I'm part entrepreneur, part full-time worker. Mm-hmm. And, but if she wants to go to college, I definitely want to push. I want to push college, but I don't want to force her. Yeah. But I want it naturally for if it's something that she wants to do. I'm not against college education.
Okay, sis.
But what are your expectations for Cartier?
Long as he can take a trade, I'm not going to push him towards college as well. As long as he have just, something, whether he's an engineer, fix cars, as long as he has just something under his belt, because, we got to think when he gets that age, times are changing. Yeah. And college is very expensive. Yeah, yeah. It might not be something he wants to even do. Yeah. But he keeps screaming ball, ball, ball. So I think.
Oh, he's gonna be a baller for real.
He's gonna be a baller.
Yeah, he's gonna be a baller. You gotta keep him. Yeah, you gotta keep him. You gotta keep him. No, you want him to play college ball for sure.
Yeah.
College ball. Yeah, he gotta get college ball experience. Okay. I played a little ball back in my days. Yeah. I used to be busting ass, just so y'all know. But yeah, he got to get a college ball, but just keep him in AAUs and summer basketball camps, things like that. Definitely be that parent and be involved, push him because that's where he's gonna, especially if he love it. So you just got to take the extra step in making sure he gets to that point. Yeah. So
absolutely. So yeah, just basically just keeping him on the right path. You got to be like a drill sergeant when it comes to the boys.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
And I just want to just make sure you just don't get caught up in the streets because that's very, very easy for him.
Oh my God, yes, yes. So, okay, so so that is something that you, being a boy mom, that you guys have to face.
Yes, because he has to be cool sometimes,
Yeah, that peer pressure from other boys, other people, go.
Yeah, other men in the streets.
Yes, go sell this, what is it? go sell this dime for me. I don't know the peer pressure with these kids face, but it is peer pressure a lot. Because I see it now on Yuri. We're having a little bit of social media. I try not to keep her too away from it, but granted, these kids is gonna find a way regardless of how strict we are with being in their phones and monitoring things like that. I do try my best to monitor it, but YouTube ain't always the best thing neither. Like
it's not.
Because they can just Google whatever it is that they want to see. But that is something that boy moms face. So other than me bring my baby girl, bring home a baby, and I'm being grandma early, you have to face these boys being in the streets and wanting to be, the tough guy, wanting to, to show like, yo, listen, like, don't, you know what I mean? Like, that's tough.
Listen, I don't know.
Because these young boys is, listen,
I don't know what I'm gonna be calling everybody. I have a feeling Cartier gonna have me on my toes, man. I'm looking for him. He's gonna
be on his butt. You can see, and you gonna be that parent in the streets looking for Cartier. Cartier, where you at? And the street lights is on.
Yes, I am. I know I'm gonna be that kind of mom because I'm already like, if I'm taking a shower and he too quiet, I'll be like, Cartier. He be like, You already know, that boy. He gonna run it. It's so crazy because he just know already. Yeah. So
see, and that's tough. See, I'm still. I know my time is clicking. I do need another one, but boys are tough too. That's kind of like a tough thing right now, like, because these guys be wanting to be in the street. These young boys be wanting to be in the street because they think it's cool. You look cool. You look like a dope kid. You look like that dude. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I love the love for like little boys, how they give their mom, like the way Cartier look at me. I be like,
I know these mothers love they sons.
Yes, it's because it's just I don't have a daughter, but I just feel like it's a little different. Though.
Please don't be that mom though. That'd be just so crazy, so wanting to be involved. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, I've had some, no sir. But I hear you. Okay. So definitely either way it goes, being a boy mom or girl mom, I think it's important for us to instill, just instill, like, listen, having the conversation, with them. And listen, you don't have to be cool. Like, you can be cool, but there's ways to be cool. Being in the street don't make you cool, don't make you tough.
You can teach them how to be a leader too. Like
exactly, teaching our kids to be leaders.
Yes.
You know, and just
you set the trend.
Yes.
You set the vibe.
Whatever.
Set
the tone. Set the tone.
Yes,
absolutely. I agree. Setting the tone for our kids, because I'm just letting her know, like, listen, you don't want to be no mother. You don't want to be no mother early.
No.
I mean, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, but you don't want to. It's tough. Like, I want her to experience life, because even having my daughter at the age that I have my daughter, I didn't go off to college, and that was one of the things I look back on and say I wish I would have had the opportunity to go away to college.
You would have been throwing them parties. You would have been like the P Diddy, because P Diddy was like the one that threw all the parties. You would have been like that.
Yo, I'm tired of her thinking I'm the party person over here. Like, I'm just this wild, crazy girl. She make it seem like that, y'all, right? Listen, I ain't that. No, I do like to have a good time. Damn, Tasha. You see her, y'all? But I ain't get a chance, and that's what I wanted to do, and I ain't get that opportunity. So I don't want her to miss out on opportunities that she could be potentially, having.
I know.
Because I really
take care of the baby, because you're gonna be in the streets, right?
I'm a smacker.
Vila's not gonna be home. You're like, Yummy, you did this to yourself.
She did. Shoot. But my mother, when I had her, she was like, I ain't have her. I ain't have her.
I know they.
That's your kid. That's your child. Take care of your kid. That's one thing. My mother made me be a mom, though. My mother made me be a mom. She did not. Granted, like, it was every now. Like, I used to get into heated arguments with her, like, oh, you never want to watch her. You never want to help me out. Like, I used to get so mad because I wanted to be outside. But that's why I'm telling you, it's not good to be having your kids so freaking early. Like, I wanted to be I still wanted to enjoy my life. I wasn't even 21. Like, I wasn't even traveling. I didn't even experience the world. Like, I started experiencing after I had Yuri and did shit. She started coming with me. We started going on trips together. That's my dog, though. She about to be my little. We definitely gonna be really close to age. When she gets to an age where she's 21, hopefully we'll have a really good relationship and be able to travel with each other. But that shit is no joke, and I don't want her to miss out on opportunities that I know, that she can have. Like, absolutely. I missed out. Like, even still, just being able to say that I went to college, but I didn't go. I went to a community college, an accelerated college. For healthcare management, but I want her to be able to go away, get the experience, stay in a dorm, know what it's like, get that feeling.
College vibes be it, y'all be.
Yeah, even when you remember we used to go as a kid. Remember they used to do the college tour trips. We used to do this thing called VIP out here in Connecticut. I think that is still running actually. And we used to go to colleges like Clark University.
See, they got the vibes down here, down south.
So we used to be seeing that. Like, this is the life. This is the college life. I ain't get that college life, y'all.
It's all right, but you made your own college life.
I can't with you today. Next, moving on.
What's next? What is next?
All right. So, what is the best advice given? What I say will be the best advice given? What you would give as a mother? Because you're a mother now. So, what would be the best advice that you would give to another mother?
Every day is going to be a challenge. I try not to get so stressed. Sometimes I find myself like, why am I yelling? Why am I getting so... I try to have those talks to myself, like, to calm down, Tasha, calm down. Because I'll be like Cardi, your dad, like, he'll be asleep still. And I'm like, help! Like, help me. Like, you see, I'm trying to get in the shower, make the food, get Cardi your dress, and get out the door. And he'll be like, laying down.
Right on that damn.
And I'll be like, yo, can you play with him while I just do so many things?
This is so funny. I used to be, when Yuri was like a baby, I just remember, like, Yuri used to be screaming. Like, this is her early stages when she just came home from the hospital. She used to be screaming. I used to be like, one eye open. I waited for Charlie to fucking move. You think he moved?
They don't move, girl.
They do not move. You think he moved? He was like, I said, so I just gotta get up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what was the advice? I'm sorry, I cut her off.
Like, every day's gonna be a challenge, juggling life, job.
Right.
Just, take your time, just like, have those talks to yourself, go out with your friends.
Yeah,
you
find
know
that moment for
find
yourself.
that moment for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, treat yourself. You know, just take it one day at a time because every
Right.
day is different.
Right.
You know,
use that PPP loan to take care of yourself.
Just know that it's always going to be different stages.
Right.
You know what I mean? So just don't get it is different stages. So it's just your
Right,
mom. So
right.
everybody always told me there's always going to be different stages. Just have those talks. Just make sure you tender love and care for yourself.
Right.
So yeah.
I agree. So the best advice I would say, being a parent and still growing, because like Tasha mentioned, there are different stages. With being a mom, you go through the toddler stage, you go through the pre-T stage, and you go through the pre-adult stage, where they think they just know it all, because that was me. And at the end of the day, it's like, even me being the age that I am, I still call my mom. Like, I still look to her for advice. I still look to her for, things that I feel like I'm just like, dang, why is she acting like this? And sometimes I need confirmation, from another mom. So it's okay if you don't know everything. It's okay it's okay if you don't know everything, or is it okay if you don't feel like you doing something wrong? It's okay to ask. It's okay to be like, okay, what can I do different?
Yep.
How can I make this work? Or, because my thing was, my mom would always say, like, oh, you always yelling. And Yuri would say, like, Mom, you always yelling. And I just find that is my way to communicate to her, or get my point across to her. Not so much communicate, just get my point across to her, thinking that she understands it better. And some days she do, sometimes it probably just goes out of one ear and out the other. But it just, that was my way. And sometimes, my mother be like, oh, well, you don't gotta yell.
Yeah.
Stop yelling,
because even Cartier too, when I yell, he'll go around like, like he do this. I'm like, okay, that's me. So I'm like, saying, you be knowing, like, you see it in other people,
right,
it, your
right.
Kids, so,
and at that age,
like, I look like that. I gotta change that. Like, I look crazy, because he'll go around like, I'm like,
which means that it's innocent.
Yeah,
he's only doing what it is that he's seeing.
Exactly.
So, but my best advice is just learning as you go.
Yeah. Absolutely, learning as you go.
You'll figure it out on your way.
There's no real way to be a mom.
Yeah, there's no. You ever see that TikTok where they be like, how can I be a better parent, mom, or what can I do different? And it be like, do, and it be just blanks.
Yeah,
there's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way. You just learn. You literally learn as you go. Every child is different too. Every child needs is different.
Yeah, because like my friend Kiwi, she's on her third. She's like, I don't remember my first two kids being this bad.
And I heard the second one's crazy.
What?
Everybody that's on their second say that.
They be like,
and
second or third. They be like, even like I said, he was like, yo, this is my third kid, and I don't remember my first two kids being like this. I'm like, see, she's like, I'm like, you done now? She's like, I am overdone. She's like, I ain't having no more kids. She's like, if I would have had this one first, I would never had two more.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, well, I got my first now.
Right.
First to last.
First to last. Dang, Tasha, you done?
Probably so, because Cartier, that's just a real boy right there, man. I gotta get up and play basketball. Come on, all the time.
That's the boys. What about the girl? You ain't got no girl. Girls are a little different.
Who knows? Let's see.
All right, so we can't go without acknowledging our beautiful queens.
Yes, the ones that's not here. Rest in peace.
Yes, and the ones. Yes. Because Tasha, your mother has passed on.
Yes,
right?
Yes. Quick story about mom. Story time. Always got the little story
time,
right? So, as me this didn't happen when I was young, but as me getting older, my mom kind of wanted her life back. She's like, yo, I'm done with kids.
Right.
And I try to go back with my mom, like 18, 19 years old, and my mom had just got, I think, engaged. And she was like, I'm sorry, I use bitch all the time, but my mom like, bitch, you ain't moving back with me. Like, I'm done with y'all.
At 19.
Like 19. I'm like, dang. She's like, that's why I want the little bitches anyway. I want all boys. I'm like, dang, you so harsh, yo.
Your mother was from New York, though, right?
Yes.
New York women is like tough.
She was like, no, you go live your life. I'm engaged over here. Mom decided to go live with my Aunt Audrey. Shout out to Auntie Audrey and stuff. She was not having it. She was like, you're not living back with me. I don't care about me and my man. So I'm like, dang.
So do you feel like, you were 19, so technically you were an adult. And I just want to say this. Do you feel like your mother was putting her man first, like in front of her kid? Because that could go either way. I don't know. Maybe that's a conversation for another day.
I know that is very touchy though, because I did feel like she was putting her man before her kid. But I was like, dang,
you were an adult, so I don't know how that goes.
Yeah, it's like, dang, she's not. Then I kind of look as I got older, like she's not here. It just happened I thought about it after she passed, because she passed like a few years right after that.
Right.
I was like, and I think about these things, and I was like, dang, she was just trying to enjoy her life, because it's hard to like have your kids, because your kids get emotional, like, you know, especially like, let's say if I come now, here my other two brothers probably come, and she want to live her life, because this is none of our dads, and it could be a little fight altercation, we get involved. I was thinking about it overall. Right. And I was like, you know, she got to
But you was 19, but you have a place to go?
Like, I did. I went to my aunt. I went to my aunt. She was like, go there with your aunt. And I, you know, just had to go back over there.
Yeah. No, I could understand it. So I don't know. I feel like again, I think it's I don't know. It's like it's a two-part conversation to that, because you were technically like an adult. I mean, you were 19. And were you working at the time?
Actually, I wasn't working. It's crazy, because at
so
that
you
time,
about to be munching off your mother then?
No, I don't think I was.
Because you about to be needing food. You was about to be. You ain't had no money. You ain't had no job.
I graduated high school, but it's crazy. We typically ended up going to Job Corps, like even though we were already graduates, and when we got through, it was like, oh my God, nobody. This is for people that didn't graduate high school, actually. So we, you know, but that's ended up what happened. We all went to Job Corps. Then when I got back, I kind of got my own place and all of that.
Okay. So you kind of Okay, yeah. Because I had my place. I had my place when I was about 18 or no. My first apartment, I think I was like, no, I think I had to be like maybe. No, I was 18 when I had my first apartment. Yep, and I had Gary right after, and then I ended up giving it up because it was like I couldn't have a baby and live on my own. It was too hard.
Yeah.
So I ended up going back home after that. And I was like, yeah, like I love my mom, but me and her just can't live together. That's why I think that's why I always stayed out. I don't think I was forced out, but I always stayed out because I just knew my mother was the kind of mother I had to be in at a certain time, and I was a grown ass woman.
Yeah.
Like
she was
old school moms don't. I think
that's what you didn't play either.
I was like, nah, I didn't get a key.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck am I doing here? Get me the fuck out of here. That's why I had to get my own place. I always stayed out with my own place, but okay, so yeah, that's a conversation I think we should definitely have for another time. But yeah, so rest in peace to your mother, Tasha.
Yes, rest in peace, Barbara Jean Beckton. I love you, mommy.
Shout out my mom, Maria, my doula mother.
Yes, Cardia doula, mommy.
Yes. So shout out Carolyn Graves and to all the mothers out there.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Okay, B.
On that note, Sisterhood, sis, you good.